I'm going to show you guys really quickly today how you're going to add population pyramids, and then I'm also going to talk about short responses for our delegate portfolio. So I have my delegate portfolio open. Okay, we're going to be inserting a population pyramid. It looks like this, okay, in our delegate portfolio. So let me delete this out so we're going to be ready and I can show you what it looks like from the very beginning. Okay, the other thing I want to note is that I have my project requirements open. I have the live project requirements open. You should always have this open. At this point in time, you can see the due dates. Okay, I'm just assigning the population pyramid today. It means if you are not done with these other due dates, this you need to absolutely get done because you were behind. Okay, so we're going to be entering 4 population pyramids today: 1950, 2000, 2050, 2100. Here's the website you're going to be using. Okay. The first thing is this little down arrow at the top of the screen allows you to search for your country. Okay, I'm going to post the United States so then it all looks the same on your screen, but all you have to do is scroll down, or you can go to the very top and search it. Okay, when you begin to search it, it'll begin to populate and you select your country. You can see that it says year 2000. Great, I do need one population pyramid from the year 2000, but I'm going to start at the very beginning. Down here you can either click the graph, okay, and it'll move it, or you can click the plus and minus 5 to move the dates. Okay, so the first one's gonna be 1950. I'm gonna just hit download. It should pop into a screen just like this. All you have to do is drag and drop it. One thing I want to point out to you is make sure it's the big bar. Look at the bottom of my screen. Make sure it's the big bar. If you do it little like this, it's going to pop underneath the infographic and be giant and hard to manipulate. So go ahead and do the big bar at the bottom. Okay, it doesn't seem quite big enough to read, so I'm going to stretch it out, and I'm also going to use the uncrop button. Please leave this side open because we're going to actually write on this side of it. Okay, so we're going to actually insert about 4 more of those, or 3 more, all the way from 1950 to the year 2100 because we have them in this population pyramid. It's super cool. It's going to be different from the one that we're doing in class. The dates are different because we want to see what it looks like in the future. We're going to try to determine if your country is growing in population, declining in population, or staying the same in the future. So that's what we're trying to look at. So you need to make sure that it's 1950, 2000, 2050, 2100. And again, you can see that all the way on the bottom here, or you can be adding the years. It's up to you. The next thing is I just wanted to go over, because I've noticed a lot of students don't have it yet, the short responses are going to be 1 to 2 sentences, complete sentences, capitalized. I'm grading for grammar on these, okay? So what it says, using the atlas, provide a narrative of your country's climate. What we mean by narrative is just tell us about it. Narrative is just another way of saying write about it, okay? So in my delegate portfolio, I'm going to show you my geography page. You can see that I already have, okay, all of this information typed out and well organized. It should be well organized because anyone who looks at your website should be able to find this information. They shouldn't have to interpret what the heck this number means. It should be clear that it's the area of your country. The next part is, here's my example of climate. Okay, this is again 1 to 2 sentences. It can just be as simple as writing a sentence that says the climate of the United States is blah, 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 blah. Okay. You can do that for your country as well. You can also see other example that I have for vegetation. I wrote a complete sentence for vegetation as well. There's one more you need to add is make sure that you have the narrative of your countries that border close to your country. You can see mine up here. Border countries, I wrote that in a complete sentence. Okay. Again, things that are highlighted in short response need to be written out in the short response, okay? Everything else can be included. I included in time zone because I had a lot of different time zones because the United States is large. I included multiple time zones, and I wrote that in a complete sentence. You can do that if you'd like. I kind of like how mine's organized, but that's the beauty of the delegate portfolio is you get to organize it the way you want. Let me know if you have any questions. Please raise your hand. Great job. We'll see you guys later today.